And the winner.
Conscientious. He walks all over New York. He can't get a cab either. And the mayor has big plans for New York. He says he's going to end crime, cut down air pollution, and solve the traffic problem. You remember when LaGuardia did the funnies? Now it's a beautiful high ceiling. It's comforting to know that Will Chamberlain won't have to duck anymore. But I'm a little worried about this place. It's been open for 2 hours, and Howard Hughes hasn't tried to buy it yet. And I want to tell you one thing. They sure have a crazy set of trains in the basement. This place is built over the Pennsylvania Station, and I wish they'd told me. This morning I walked into the wrong dressing room and wound up in Jersey City. I didn't mind that, but the steam took all the curl out of my hair. No, and I heard if you hear any rumbling, don't get nervous, because the management couldn't stop the bowling just for us. And it's league night tonight. The Yonkers Housewives are playing the Polish All-Stars. With barbells, a paisley punching bag, and you have to wear a necktie in the steam room. And hockey should be fun. Who ever heard of a penalty box with a bar? That's the way we're going to run it. Back home, we have a new sports palace called the Forum, and that place is so classy. Last week, they sent a player to the showers because he was sweating. But it's a beautiful place, and I love working here in the round. I love it. It takes real character to withstand 360 degrees of adoration. But you do your part, and I'll try to do mine. Now, you poor people who are in back of me, please be patient. Every 5 minutes, one of my bumper stickers lights up. But as the mayor said, I am from the other side of the country, although I used to work here a lot when I closed many a theater here. And it's nice to be back in New York. It's real easy to land in New York now. You just follow the picket signs right down the runway. And I learned one thing during this trip. Never drive down Broadway in an open car during a garbage strike. Mayor Lindsay had a very busy week. He's been smuggling garbage to Jersey in baby carriages. I hear things got so bad that people were going to the Fulton Fish Market just to breathe. Think if it had been summer, huh? Now, the trash was really piling up. For a while there, you had 2 Empire State Buildings. And Mayor Lindsay appealed to Governor Rockefeller for help, and Rocky sent him an airwick and a clothespin. Now, this is amazing, surrounded by 20,000 people. Now I know how Bobby Kennedy feels at breakfast. Had your troubles back here. You've even had a grave digger strike. And let me tell you, it created quite a problem for Con Edison. Well, I must hurry along. But the cab drivers were happy with their raise. Now they pass you up with a smile. And I hear you had a very tough winter. It got so cold they were skiing at Lindy's. The sour cream froze. And at one point it got so cold, the fiddler... business, show business. The fellow that went north with Lewis and Clark. But he's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful fellow, and I've enjoyed his companionship all these years. He's just a great, great fellow. We have a very big spot. Les, while we set up, ladies and gentlemen, did we give Les Brown a big hand? Les Brown, this great band.
Committee to answer the Democratic National Committee.
Partisan political attack by the chairman of the Democratic Committee is not going to be answered as far as you're concerned on your time.
Not in the format that you're talking about.
You think that's fairness?
I think that if this were to persist, if this is the way the Loyal Opposition broadcast series develops, we would have to reconsider.
Well, that's progress. I'm glad to hear that anyway. I'm not necessarily against you giving Larry O'Brien some time to make...
I'm surprised that you take the position
to make a free political attack.
Even. Mr. Champion, supporters of the USO, my fellow New Yorkers, my job is a very simple one, and that is to introduce Bob Hope. Bob Hope has been seen around the world in many places, many zones of combat. Therefore, welcome to New York City, Bob Hope. I've salvaged one thing out of all this, which is at least they've stopped calling me Mr. Clean. As mayor of New York, I should like to welcome this new baby that we have in our midst, the new Madison Square Garden, which is a great joy for our town. And I think it's well and good that a distinguished citizen of another city across the continent should be here tonight in order to do our city honor and to share in the opening of this great hall and in honor of the USO, which is deserving of such solid support from all our citizens. The comment that somebody made some time ago, I appreciate the most about him. It was as follows: wouldn't it be nice if we had the kind of world in which Bob Hope could spend Christmas at home? It's an honor to introduce this honorary citizen of New York City, Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mayor. Thank you. He's not only pretty, he's funny too, isn't he? No, it's wonderful, and I hope you watch the show and get a little sleep. You need it. He's so great. He shows up at the scene of every catastrophe, and I'm thrilled that he's here. And I also want to thank the fire department for giving the mayor the night off. It's the only city with a smoke mayor. Now, I think it was wonderful, I really do, that Mayor Lindsay would show up tonight, and it just proves that to take time from his busy schedule and come here and introduce me just proves there's nothing one actor won't do for another. Mayor Lindsay has his own TV show, and it's quite a show. It answers the question, can a young, handsome mayor find happiness in the world's biggest tollway zone? And it's so refreshing to meet a Republican who isn't running for president. I want to say if he could tap dance, he'd make a great senator. That's all I want to tell you. And I know him. He's doing a wonderful job. Mayor's very... Oh, you're done up. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I told you, didn't I?
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Pearl, how does it feel to be the star of the biggest hit on Broadway?
Well, it's great, Bob. You know, all the attention and the flowers and the dressing room, the applause, and then the most wonderful thing of all.
What's that?
Well, it's easy to get a cab. Yes, I can get a cab now.
No wonder I have to hitchhike. You know, there's been a lot of dollies. Carol Channing, Ginger Rogers, Betty Grable,
Yeah.
Dorothy Lamour.
Yes, that's right. You know, it's about time they tried the sexy one.
Ooh. I'd agree with you, but I got to go back to Hollywood.
No, not you, sweetheart. All right, then. All right, Bob. Bob, why don't you do a Broadway show, Bob?
You think I could, really?
Oh, I think you could. Well, look at all the leading men now. I think you sing. When he comes...
P.T. Barnum, a fella with flair, put on a show at Madison Square. And since that day, thrills have always been there. Most of America's traveling circuses, international stars of renown, famous artistes, 200 feet, bareback rider, the juggler and clown. The circus is coming to town. Come on, all you clowns, it's time to perform. I'll be your ringmaster tonight. Over the ice, here at the garden, it's paradise. I love to glide, turn summer songs, skating forever. The garden, the beautiful garden, the Madison Square Garden for the
The world at Christmas would not be the same without Bing Crosby. Go get him. Go get him, my man.
When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it out of my head. I hear the human race is falling on every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello. I could say life is just a bowl of jello, and I'd appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this.
And here we are. Here we are doing a PA together at the new Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's a novelty for our act, isn't it? Opening a place.
You know, Bing, a lot of things have happened in those 30 years.
Yeah, you started hustling Chryslers for a living.
And you became the janitor at the Hollywood Palace. Hey, listen, I sing a little and you sing a little, so
Very little.
I thought we'd revive some of the oldies tonight. What do you think of that?
Oh, nice, yeah. I just parboiled a few chestnuts myself. You mean you want to take a sentimental odyssey into the Elysian fields of nostalgia? Resurrect some of the vagrant, dormant airs that we once perpetrated on an unsuspecting populace?
Here he is, folks, Sun City's answer to William F. Buckley.
I didn't see that one.
No, Bing, let's just run through a few of our larger hits.
Yeah, let's wail, huh?
Go.
Oh, the east is east, the west is west.
Wait a
and
minute.
the wrong one I have chose.
Wait a minute here.
Let's go where I keep on wearing those frills and flowers, buttons and bows, rings and things, and buttons and bows.
Hey, hey, wait. That happens to be mine. Nobody sings it the way I do.
Well, yes, that's why I thought you'd appreciate hearing it done right. Get in on the new...
I just want you to remind you, Bing, that that song got me the girl in the picture, Jane Russell.
Well, that's easily explained. I wasn't in it.
Yeah, Paleface had a lot going for it, didn't it?
I refuse to ad-lib at this level. I really do. Why don't you sing?
All right.
Go ahead.
Please lend a little ear to my plea. Lend a ray of cheer to my plea. And tell me that you love me too. And please let me hold your tight.
Hold it.
Wait, why'd you stop me? There's more.
You just answered your question. Really, Bob, I thought that number was a little beyond your range. You know, your vocal equipment is really a little too limited for such a challenge.
What are you trying to say?
I have an Excedrin headache.
Don't tell me, tell Medicare.
No, Bob, really, I feel a little paternal about that song. It was one of my early triumphs.
Early is right. You sang it at Georgie Jessel's bar mitzvah.
Easy, Bob. You're on shaky ground there. Here's one of yours that came along just a couple of years later. Here we are, out of cigarettes, holding hands and yawning. See how late it gets?
Just like Shirley Ross.
Two sleepy people by dawn's early light, and too much in love to say goodnight. I know you remember that one.
Does LBJ remember Texas? Boy, I got raves after I did that song. Maybe I should have stayed with Singer, huh?
Oh, it's a pity you didn't. You'd have gotten a lot more laughs.
Home to you, I'm warm. This is the last time I can make it down the stairs, honey. Listen, little girl. Do you ever meet him in the city? That the dress you wear there is lovely, but me, I would wear some a bit more pretty than I would dim all the lights, pour the wine, make him stone on it. He won't know what's going on. And then get ready for love. Don't you drink the wine, let him drink it. That's when it's time to get ready. Are you fiddle players learning anything? Yes, it's time to get ready. Oh, Lord, did you get that right, honey? I said it's time to get ready. Dear ladies, get ready. Oh, sisters, get ready. Oh, Lord, that's all I can tell you. This is as big as the place is, and it's 20,000. That's all I can tell at once. Oh, let me tell you.